Guys, um, just gonna get on here and say that I know I'm mostly a Madden player, and I hope you guys enjoy watching me play Madden. I think one of the reasons that I'm not really big on streaming Madden or trying to create Madden content is that um, well, I guess it's just that my opinion on Madden 18 is that it's heavily an animation based game. Um, Early on in the season, they kind of released or leaked some of the coding of Madden 18, and I saw that basically based on certain players' attributes, they coded it in such a way that if a player earns a certain attribute, they get a certain animation, and that animation results in a predetermined result, if that makes any sense. So Madden's kind of dead to me. It's really kind of one of those games that, yeah, it's fun to play because you're playing against somebody else. It's a high competition chess game type thing. But so as you can see, I've got God of War going right now, and basically at this point in the game, um, we haven't moved too far, and so that's why I'm not really showing much right now. Obviously, it's just a doorway, and I really don't remember quite where I'm at, what I'm doing right now. But I haven't moved far in the game. Um, but first of all, for those of you who have not played any God of War games before, or for those of you who have not played this God of War games, and if you own a PS4, highly recommend that you get on this. At least, even if you're a sports gamer, probably if you're watching this with me, I understand it's a little different. Definitely a different pace. Um, Certainly. Um, Different style of gaming, but definitely something that I think is worth checking out. So basically, you are Kratos, and he is um, I want to say a god of some
I don't
sort.
know
I'm not
what
sure
we're
if
still
it's
doing here.
a Nordic god or something. But basically, I'm just gonna play this game, and if you guys have any questions or anything like that, pop in the chat. Let me know. Uh, I put about 10 to 12 hours in this game so far, so that's basically where we're at. Can't quite remember what I'm doing right now, to be honest. Oh, yep, I already opened that. I think yeah, basically down here is like a bunch of thrones. It looks like I basically got into an area where I think that I'll be coming back here later. So overall, beginning thoughts of this game, um, I guess I kind of struggle personally with RPGs, sometimes because they take, I guess, a certain amount of yes, attention, but also dedication that like you have to be invested into the
Have you made
story
it
and
out of
stuff
Fafnir's storeroom yet?
to really
Did you really make that axe for my mother?
Oh, I'd recognize it anywhere. Ask me. It's one of our best. Infused with the echoing screams of 20 frost trolls. Give or take.
But why her? How did you know her?
She sought us out in the beginning. She was a special woman. She wanted to protect people. I suppose we thought it was a chance to give power to someone who'd use it for good. She even spoke our native tongue. She'd say, Madurin sem gengur, egen vigum hans.
Gengur I.
That's right. That's impressive. I see a lot of her in your eyes. You know?
Thanks, Sindri.
Don't touch me.
What? I didn't. I won't. I'll come back later.
so basically give a little sidekick to your son, and he does things for you. He's got arrows he can shoot like that. Um, I mean, the overall function of the game is pretty sweet. It's pretty unique. It's definitely something that you would have to get in here and play it for yourself to see something that you would like to do. And as you see me get into fights, you're probably going to see me die today. And that's probably a product of me being careless. You know, more so than anything. So basically, what we've done so far, my idea of what's going on in this game here is kind of crazy. So, as you can see, this is like huge.
Boy.
I don't know if you saw
Yes,
that,
sir.
the giant serpent, but basically what this is a giant bridge, right?
Another map.
And it
I will
turns.
find something useful here.
It turns. So what you can do is you get in the middle of that thing and you turn it, and so that lets you into different realms, right? So this is a door to a realm, right? And that realm is basically its own area that you can explore, and it's got monsters and stuff that you can fight, treasure, all that stuff. So basically, without giving too much away, you're still kind of trying to figure out what's going on here. And so this giant serpent thing up there, let's see if you can see it now. We move forward here. Big dog. So yeah, that's his mouth. As you can see, he's very large, and he is actually wrapped around the world. And so part of, basically the lake is a huge part of this game so far. And I don't think that's a troll that I could fight if I wanted to. I don't really want to fight him. And it could just be a statue, but I'm not really gonna try and mess with that right now. So basically, I'm not sure if I can quite say that I can give you guys a walkthrough based on the fact that basically this is to do side quests, right? And this is your map. So the Flight of Fafnir is a side quest. Unfinished Business is a side quest. Explore the islands of the lake. Fafnir's Hoard. Basically, I think I've kind of struggled so far as like total completion of this game goes. I mean, it honestly kind of starts out pretty linear, I would say, but then you get out here. So you come back to this Lake of Nine, and you keep going to this bridge, and you turn it a couple different times. So basically, it's like I'm at this point where I can decide to move forward here and into the story mode a little bit more, or I can continue to do these side quests. So I guess, okay, so Alfheim, okay, so that was a different realm. So basically, Midgard, there's still a lot I can do. I've only done one of the 12 favors, only discovered 13 out of 34 artifacts, so there's a lot more that I can discover here. But what I've also discovered so far is like up here, when I go up to the Flight of Fafnir, like I'm not quite high enough level to get up through some of these fights in here. And I mean, I tried. But basically, okay, so as I go through these regions, it shows me what I can find and what I can't find here. So that's pretty cool. So pretty much, I didn't get all the lore out of there, but for the most part I did that. Didn't do too hot. I mean, but we're gonna see how it goes. We're gonna go through these. We're gonna track the... Well, let me go through some of these lore markers. This is just for my personal reading, so if you'd like to read these in your own time, go ahead and rewind and pause and all that. So these are going to be, alright. Okay, well, let me get back to goals, maybe. Track. Follow my instructions. Area discovered. The Nathan's channel. So far, no fighting on boats. That I've seen. Just picking up treasure. Not very long boat, right, you guys? You can see. Oh, wow, I'm there. Okay, so I'm gonna pause real quick and smoke, because I'm gonna have a fight here. Oh yeah, this is a Stoner friendly stream. So, for those of you guys that like to smoke, feel free to smoke with me. If you want to talk about what strain you're smoking, talk about how you're smoking, what you're using, cool, let me know. Drop in the comments. Right now I'm just smoking on some, hold on. Oh yeah, in a basement. So I think I got some bugs crawling around on me now. Just smoking on some, I think it was called Blue Dream or something like that. Oh yeah, okay, so I'm going to show you some of this fight scene. Well, it's actually just a spirit.
Gulvik, you were taken from this realm too early. You who walks among the living, my beloved Gulvik calls to me. She yearns for peace, yet her remains lie in pieces. I beg of you, make my Gulvik whole again.
You want us to collect her bones? Gross.
Gulvik's Sather magic knows no bounds. She can reunite you with those you've lost.
Really? How?
Boy, I can smell your grief, child. Rest assured, her magic is strong enough to create bridges between life and death, if only for a short while.
Boy, we are leaving.
They've taken 3 of Sweet Gulvik's bones and spread them across the lake. Bring me her bones, child. Gulvik will reward you.
So yeah, this game's kind of crazy because you really run into things. They tell you about how it's like a quest or whatever, and then it's like Okay. Well, do I go and do that? Is that what I have to go and do right now? And I guess it's like the point of an open world game is that like, yeah, you can decide to go and do that. You know, I think at the end of the day, honestly, most of that stuff.
Good. The special chisel is ahead, past this gate.
Prepare yourself.
Alright. Okay, so see, I gotta fight somehow. What's up? This will be good. Red attack. Oh, fuck. This move, the fighting game 101, dodge. Little green guys, little green dots on the ground. They give me health. That thing. I gotta remember that there. Him as a weapon, I guess. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, just beat him. Just keep hitting him. With the axe throw. Like that.
This realm suffers without her spirit.
Father, maybe we should look for those bones.
Why?
Didn't you hear him? We could talk to Mom again. If we keep an eye out
Look
while
if you wish, boy. I will not be distracted by this fool's errand. This chisel we seek, what is it?
I'm glad you asked, actually. I have just the story for you. There was a giant once named Thamu. A very giant, who, despite his mountainous size, was without question the greatest stonemason this world had ever seen. Proud Thamur hoped to one day pass his vast knowledge onto his son. But young Hrimthur had the heart of a warrior. Perhaps the father had too much fear in him, or the son too little. Either way, the quarrel of theirs spiraled out of control, and the overworked stonemason, bonk, struck his son. Hrimthur ran off into the night. Feeling shame and regret, Thamur chased after his son. But in his emotional state, soon found himself wandering Midgard, lost and alone. Sadly, he caught the eye of the one person he didn't want to meet alone that night, so far from home. Thor.
And what happened next?
You'll see.
Oh,
What killed
shit.
him? And look, he fell in a village?
Aye. When Thamur fell, he crushed a charming place famed for worshipping
The
the Vanir
coolest thing
god
about
Njord.
this game is just
Thor always took credit for
basically
planning
the
that one.
fucking scenery. Like,
Truth
look
is,
at
the
that giant
sweaty
ass
clawback
hammer.
just got lucky.
That's cool. haven't seen any significance to any of the big shit. So, like the serpent doesn't do shit. Pretty much just talk to him a little bit. So far, that's
A wolver!
A dangerous beast. We will take him down together.
alright.
On your mark.
That's good.
Ready yourself, boy.
At the ready!
Easy enough. Yeah, I kind of know I used that heavy attack too much on that fight, but it kind of worked. I couldn't time out to parry him and all that.
Beast with the chisel.
The tip of one, yes. A very, very giant chisel.
Okay, so that's a fucking hand. Yeah. Yep. Giant fucking hand.
That big crystal on the giant's ring looks promising.
Okay.
Darn, that didn't seem to do anything.
Oh, neat trick, lad.
Thanks. His idea.
Okay. This is the puzzle. This game is puzzle, 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 fight. Puzzle, puzzle, fight. Puzzle, puzzle, fight. Not that actual pattern, but you get the idea. Alright. This is our path through.
What happened to the survivors?
Oh, Thamur was a frost giant. When he died, his final breath froze everything.
Cool. Cool hand. Yep. This game is definitely a game where you're gonna explore. There's probably something downstairs, but I didn't. Okay. So, to lose 4 strength, pick up 24 runic and 21 defense. Yes. Which sucks. Cooldown, defense. Um, That's cool.
Up there.
Basically just
See
kind
it?
of helped out my stats. But I didn't lose much strength, and strength is what's going to affect your DPS to the best of my knowledge, so.
There he is.
Find the tip of that chisel. That's the magic we need.
Holy shit.
Hostiles.
Big
Are we gonna
foot.
fight him?
Wait.
And I'll find light crystal. Wonder what it's for. Here we go! Clover, on your left!
Two?
Almost ready!
That's kind of crazy. Yeah, apparently.
I did okay, yeah?
Adequate.
Okay. So we're gonna look at those. Any skill. Ooh, my cooldown goes way down though. Ooh, we get the 4 strength back too. That's kind of tough. I don't like my cooldown going that high. I like to use those attacks. And well, now that I have a high cooldown, I guess that means I don't feel so bad about using the attacks as much. That's so cool too. That.
Follow me, Atreus.
On my way!
One puzzle here. Crazy thing about this game, dude. Puzzles everywhere, dude. Everywhere. See, here's something. Puzzle. There you go.
Read it.
Sir. To Njord, we offer back the sea's bounty.
Ah, yes. It was believed that Njord calmed the winds and seas for the fishermen. That they loved and worshipped him here.
Not doing anything. Okay.
Father, look up there. Hey, how did World retrieve that? Well, here's the base for the crystal we saw. But how do we get it down?
Well, man kind of tells you what's going on. I'm feeling I need to figure out this puzzle. Oh, see. Oh, okay, so now I need to get fucking red. Alright, whatever. Well, I can move on without this. I mean, basically, I know what I gotta do. I gotta fucking match all these. It opens that. Not even else is worth it. It's fucking chest or something. Probably worth it. I don't know if this puzzle is a part of it. So we just gonna keep going forward. Probably gonna ambush. Yep.
How are we getting down there?
I have a plan.
You do?
Do not act so surprised.
Oh, no offense, brother, but I don't even think Thor with Mjolnir in hand could get through that much ice.
Then Thor is a fool.
This should be entertaining.
Boy,
Right. Strong, to the left!
Alright, but you on the left. They always like this one. Bastard. And like good way through it too.
Stay down! Tell me when! I'm not ready!
am I supposed to do? Don't get anywhere close. Yeah, okay. Good. Like that.
Kinda scary sometimes. Get down, father! Once you're stuck, now's your chance.
Oh, hey! You again! Come on up!
Here, tough.
Wow, that was something, that fight. Here, catch. Well, that was a waste of a perfectly good
How
hour.
were you not seen? There is nowhere here to hide.
Oh, that. It's a little trick my people can pull. A special way of not being seen.
You can be invisible?
More like I can step into the realm between realms. And your mind doesn't understand what it's seeing, so it sees nothing at all. That's how we avoid ever having to actually use the weapons we craft. It doesn't seem to work on dragons, though.
Your brother wanted to know if you're getting enough to eat. I guess I could tell him you are.
Brock was asking about me? Was there meat on his breath? You let him touch this again. Come on, then.
So that's how Brock was in the temple right after the water drop. He stepped between realms.
Okay, now, shush! I need complete silence for this. There you go. So, what can I do for you two? Oh, we can't forget you. What did we miss? Who knew? I don't suppose you could try keeping that claim. But no, it was a question. I'm fine. Where were you even carrying those? That's the deal. Yes, dear boy. What shall it be? Don't let the Draugr get you.
It's a plan of yours.
Can you guess it?
Knowing you, it doesn't involve standing around here.
Correct.
But how do we move forward? Boy, Elmo really liked Drullo, didn't he? Even braided his beard with it.
I happen to think he looks dashing. No, for a snow-covered corpse.
My shop's right here!
So you say it's just like a little puzzle. Not gonna fight for a while.
We heading into that building?
Yes.
Fight.
You think there's something inside that'll help us break the ice and get to the chisel tip?
No.
I'll keep thinking.
Oh yeah, let's fight more.
Be ready.
That.
Not yet!
This didn't kill me.
Ready to go
Sometimes
now!
these big dudes will.
Father, what's this? Stop! Stop!
Everything okay back there?
No joke. Thank you. God damn. Oh no, this isn't good. God damn. Like you're crazy. Big. He's got you. Thank you. Good lord.
What do we do with that?
We will show it to the dwarves.
Come here. You knew this place? Before?
I came here on a diplomatic mission once, trying to broker a peace between Asgard and Vanaheim. That war. So many lives lost. What I didn't know was Thor had already gone on a killing spree of giants.
What did the giants have to do with the war between the gods?
Nothing at all, lad. That's the tragedy of it. They took no side in that madness. But Odin's paranoia is surpassed only by Thor's lust for blood.
Cool little snippet there. Before I make this jump, I'm gonna smoke. Take a hit with me. Dude, honestly, what annoys me about RPG games, most RPG games, literally like run around, press a few buttons, collect shit. It's like you're gonna need to spend this on shit for upgrades and whatever else they con you into being convinced that is important. You know, so makes you kind of want to go around every corner and get every chest because, oh, I need this
Another
gear.
crystal. Just give the word.
Honestly, games should be important like that.
Huh. What now?
But also skill should be important, I think.
Ooh, you got most of it.
Well, a stealthy plan it is not.
Now we must free the other strap.
We do? Why are we going up when what we need is all the way down there?
Think.
Well, the chisel tip is under thick layers of ice, so melting it won't work.
Correct.
And there weren't any shattered crystals nearby for me to shoot, so that's not an option.
Correct.
I just leave smashing the ice. We need something ridiculously heavy to... Oh, I get it now.
Good.
How are we going to turn the hammer so it lands near the chisel tip?
Not possible. We cut it free, write it down, and figure out what comes next after.
So your plan involves a whole bunch of luck then?
You are welcome to suggest a different one.
What now?
Hold tight.
Here we go.
This plan seems ill-advised.
Jump!
That didn't work. It only fell a little ways.
Better on all accounts. Cool.
Oh no! The floor's collapsed. There's a sand bowl, but how do we get to it?
We cannot.
Let's see here. All right. What can we do here? All right, game. Not gonna lie, I need a tip on this one. I don't know.
Boy, over here.
Nice. It's easy though. Okay. Is he gonna do something?
What does it say?
When time itself is disarrayed, the forward path is retrograde. Retrograde? It's backwards?
Those symbols. The seasons?
Yeah, but the order's all jumbled. Shouldn't it be winter, spring, summer, autumn?
Why start with winter?
It's from a song Mother used to sing.
Don't I know that one? Winterland.
Quiet, head.
That's not music either. Got it.
There.
Vetter, Var, Sumar, House. It didn't work, but I know that's the order in the song Mom sang.
Try that.
Vetter, Var, Sumar, House. It didn't work, but I know that's the order in the song Mom sang.
Write it.
House, Sumar, Var, Vetter. Yes!
Atreus, that word.
Thola. It means endure.
Try it.
Thola.
Well done, lad.
Write it again.
Thola. Horizon! The energy's lifting the platform.
Keep writing.
Thola. Thola. Thola.
Head, how is this possible?
My guess? Temporal magic. Dangerous stuff the High Vanir gods used to play around with. The ability to freeze time. Happened to be a favorite of Njord himself, in fact.
Used to. Why did they stop?
Well, turns out stopping time keeps the sun and moon from streaking across the sky. Unfortunately, it does not stop the wolves that chase them, always looking to sink their teeth in. After that, they decided it was best to leave time alone.
I can't get to the wall!
Watch your back!
back to writing before the floor collapses.
Shit up. Like, I guess when I first started playing, like, I died a lot when I first was getting tough fights, but now it's just like you kind of figure out the combos that you like to do, and you know, it's kind of repetitive. But some fights are super unique. You have to do certain stuff.
More on your left.
Sweet.
We're good. Not again. Get down, brother. Right there.
Right side.
Need more time. Tell me when.
More to the right.
Watch your left. The energy's lifting us. It's halfway empty. Down, father!
Right side, brother.
Kind of chaotic. Good start.
Left to right. Here, take this. Oh no! The energy lifting us is almost out of nothing. Look! We're almost to the top.
Got a little crazy there.
Tola. Father! The ball dropped away! We're collapsing!
Jump! You did well,
Thanks.
the boy.
Just having a little fun, you big grump.
Well, there it is. How are we going to get it free?
A push.
But
Trust me. Ready. Dig in and push with everything.
yes, sir. How do we get down?
We jump.
Really?
Come. Do not panic!
Why would I panic?
I have you!
You're cracked, you know that?
Well. Good. We should keep moving.
The chisel tip.
Give the man credit. He has a talent for destroying things.
Remember that head.
Never leaves my mind.
Father.
Not now.
Fucking annoying as shit, thank you.
Those were the guys we saw with Baldur. His nephews?
Aye. Magni and Modi. The sons of Thor.
Mother always said the Aesir were the worst of gods, and Thor was the worst of the Aesir. Guess he's a terrible father, too.
They are no longer children. They have no excuse.
Will Sindri be okay?
They'll never even see him. Ah, the great dining hall. Envy of all Midgard. Funny, I remember there being a massive candelabrum. Really livened up the place. You just can't help but break things, can you? If memory serves, the Jarl's throne was just on the other side of that wall of ice.
Honestly, tips for trolls, sit back and toss.
There's no way to reach it.
Pretty much all I do. Lame as it is, it works. Okay. Big dog.
How was that?
I see improvement.
basically that tip just said it's a good idea to use arrows.
Something ahead.
See, lad, he's fine.
Thought it best to vanish when Thor's idiot sons showed up.
Okay. I think I'm gonna stop streaming right now just because I think this is a good place to stop. Obviously, every time these dwarves pop up, like he was at the bottom by the hand and now he's up here, so obviously this is a decent place for me to stop, so I'm gonna go ahead and save right here. Let's see if
Yes, yes, come in! And for the youngster? I think that's a keeper.
see, dude, look. Boom, like something that you can't even craft right now. And it's not even that good. Not even that good. So it's better off just to... Yeah, it looks cool as fuck, but...
Now, there is something else to tell you.
Okay.
I'm feeling creative today. Oh, what? Nothing? Oh, okay.
Would you focus on your dad's father? You quit that shit. I mean it. He went to war with Uncle and walked. Oh, mate. Maybe. See straight in years.